OWL coming back at you with a match that's been in the making for a while, and that is this Trick or Treat monster match. Tonight we have the Monster Squad versus 5 of the human competitors, and they will be trying to climb these 3 steps to make it to the top to get their hands on the Ecto-plasma championship. It's pretty simple. You just have to climb to the top without getting eliminated, climb into that giant bowl of candy, and get your hands on the championship to become the new Ecto-plasma champion. Who will do it here tonight? And the question that seems to be on everybody's mind here is which one of these teams will make the first move. It looks like the Monster Squad's very own Wolfman is going in for a spear as he spears Logan Paul to the ground. Now Jacob Fatu and Christian move in as they start stomping the Wolfman from behind. Christian and Jacob Fatu better not celebrate too early here. The Wolfman's back on his feet here, looking for a double clothesline on Christian and the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. Only fools rush in as Dracula finds out here as Edge hits him with a crossbody. The Wolfman going for a Samoan suplex, but Christian slipped right out of his clutches.
And I gotta say it, the Wolfman looking dazed and confused here, not really understanding what just happened as Christian slipped right out of that move.
Whoa, super kick out of nowhere from Logan Paul as he blows the beard right off the Wolfman's face. Edge and Dracula in a lockup as Raven tries to make it to that second step. That has gotta hurt, I tell you what. The Wolfman with a spine buster on Logan Paul into that second step, right into a crossbody power slam. The Wolfman looking to eliminate Logan Paul. Jacob Fatu looking on here as Frankenstein's monster gets his hands on Raven. And what's he setting him up for here? It looks like, yes, a power bomb on Raven from Frankenstein's monster. And another power bomb right into that second step. And a third power bomb from Frankenstein, showing the strength of this monster here.
Frankenstein going for another power bomb, but Raven kicks his way out. Raven making it to the second step. And now Dracula with a gorilla press slam on Edge, and that looks like that's gotta hurt. Now it looks like Dracula is moving in to add insult to injury, and Frankenstein also making it to the second step, but what's this? It looks like Raven is waiting on him, and reversal from Frankenstein with a powerbomb on Raven through the table. And Frankenstein just showing superhuman strength here as he lifts Raven up for yet another powerbomb, this time right into the cauldron of eyeballs. The Wolfman throwing Logan Paul right into that cauldron of floating eyeballs, and we have our first elimination. Logan Paul is out of here.
What is Christian doing here? It looks like he's trying to push that pumpkin right off the edge. And yes, he just dropped that pumpkin right on Wolfman's head. That's got to be it for the Wolfman, right? I mean, he just got that pumpkin dropped on his head. He's got to be eliminated here. But wait, Wolfman's back on his feet like nothing ever happened. Christian taking advantage as he tries to make it to the third step. Christian looks like he's going to make it to the third step here as he's climbing up. Now, what's this? The Wolfman just jumping in a single bound up to the second step, and he's hot on Christian's tail. Edge making it up to the second step, but Dracula trying to stop him. It looks like Frankenstein and Raven are still fighting it out. And what's this? It's Jacob Fatu with a double clothesline to the Mummy and the Invisible Man, taking both out in one shot. A Samoan slam from Jacob Fatu on the Mummy. Jacob Fatu seems to be just levitating, floating in the air, which could only mean one thing. The Invisible Man's got a hold of him. He hits the AA on Jacob Fatu, throwing him off that first step and into the dirt. What's this? There's some kind of grave, it seems like.
and something's moving in that dirt. What could it be? Holy crap, it's zombie Brock Lesnar. Somehow Brock Lesnar has risen from the dead. Look, he doesn't appear to be alone. There's a second grave, and the dirt is starting to move. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the second dead superstar to rise up? It's Triple H, the Game! And it looks like him and zombie Brock Lesnar have joined the Monster Squad. This isn't looking good for Jacob Fatu, as the zombies have set their sights on him. Jacob Fatu seems to be in trouble here. In front of him, the mummy awaits. Behind him, two flesh-eating zombies. Oh, wait a minute. What is Jacob Fatu looking at? He seems to be looking up into the sky. The full moon. It's transformed him. Jacob Fatu has become the Samoan werewolf. Well, this should certainly even the odds. I don't know about even, but definitely a lot more interesting, that's for sure. What's he gonna do here? The Beast from the East choke-slamming Brock Lesnar back to hell. After choke-slamming Lesnar, he's got Triple H lifted up over his head. He tossed him onto that headstone, breaking it in half. He's face to face with the mummy, and he just grabbed him and threw him up to that second step right through the table. Edge can't believe what he just saw. Now Edge going for a spear on Frankenstein, and he took him out. It looks like something just kicked Jacob Fatu, but there's nothing there. What is this? Now it looks like something's trying to lift him up. It looks like Jacob just threw somebody or something, but I couldn't see anything. There was nothing there, right? Didn't look like it to me. I don't know what happened. The Samoan werewolf just jumped all the way up to that third step, clearing the second one entirely. The Wolfman hitting Christian with a Superman punch, and then just tossing him up on top of that pumpkin. Look, the full moon's being blotted out by the clouds. Does that mean what I think it means? Yes, Jacob Fatu is turning back into a human. Something just kicked him. Christian standing up on that pumpkin. It looks like he's going to do some kind of high-flying move here. Christian just took out the Wolfman with that flying assault off the top of that pumpkin. The Wolfman seems to hardly be fazed by that flying kick from Christian. But what is Christian doing now? It looks like he's about to take off that cap of that silly string. He's spraying him with the silly string. Looks like quite the sticky mess for the Wolfman. The Wolfman looks stunned, but it's not slowing him down for long. Oh, he's fighting, trying to get out of that silly string. That goop's got him all tangled up. You can tell he's getting very frustrated. But the question here is, will Christian capitalize on it? Oh, look, Jacob Fatu's made it to the third step. Will he get to the belt? Will we have a new champ? Oh, but wait, something's got a hold of him. Yeah, but the question's what? I don't see anything. He's just floating there. Something just slammed Jacob Fatu back down to that second step. Jacob Fatu appears to be getting stomped out by some kind of invisible man. And he's just stomping a mud hole into the chest of Jacob Fatu here. Oh, but wait. Jacob grabs a hold of his leg, it looks like. How can you tell that's his leg? Uh-oh. Look out. It looks like the Wolfman is setting up for a spear. Oh, and he sacrificed himself. Him and Christian both eliminated here as he spears him right off that second step. Did you see that? That was insane. Jacob Fatu taking a page out of Christian's book here as he goes for that can of silly string. But what's he aiming at? Oh, he hit the invisible man. That's smart. Jacob has a smart strategy here. Now he can finally fight what he can't see. The invisible man's covered in that silly string. Now we can finally see him.
He's looking confused here.
Oh! Jacob Fatu climbed up on top of that pumpkin. It looks like he's setting up for a flying Samoan drop. And he lands it right on the invisible man.
But what did it cost him? Now he's back down on the second step. Frankenstein's setting up a double chokeslam on Raven and Edge. He's got Edge lifted all the way up and his feet are dangling off the ground. There goes Edge. Raven lifted up high, but he's fighting, trying to get out of it. Raven's in a bad way here, and no matter how much he struggles, he can't seem to get out of the grip of that monster Frankenstein. A double chokeslam from hell! Almost chokeslamming both these guys through that step. And now Frankenstein's lifting up Raven for a cross-body slam. Raven's got to be broken in half here. Frankenstein is just dominating these men here. I've got to say, it's not looking good for the human team. Oh! He tossed him around like a rag doll. Frankenstein out to eliminate Raven as he continues to manhandle him. Frankenstein powerbombing Raven into that second step. Now another devastating powerbomb. He's just really taking it to him here, and I just don't know how much he has left to give. Frankenstein really showing his brute strength here as he just tosses Raven onto that second step like it's nothing. Frankenstein's monster really starting to dominate this match. Can anybody stop him? Frankenstein has Edge in a bear hug as he continues to show his strength here. Almost like he's got the strength of 10 men. Oh my goodness, he's squeezing the life out of him. Even 2 against 1, they can't seem to stop him. Now Frankenstein lifting him up above his head and tossing him like a rag doll, inadvertently taking out the invisible man. Somehow Raven has managed to get back on his feet after being driven through the floor of that second step. Edge and the invisible man both laid out. Edge is struggling to get to his feet as he's laid out. The Rated R superstar is definitely in a bad way. Now Frankenstein looking like he's setting his sights on Raven again. Frankenstein moving slowly as he has his sights set on his victim. Can anybody save him? Or will they be eliminated by the hands of the Frankenstein's monster? Wait a minute. It seems to be raining candy from the sky above. It looks like candy's falling from that bucket where the championship is hanging from. Up on the third step. Something seems to be moving around in that bucket of candy. Yeah, but what is it? Or better yet, who is it? This is gonna be good. I can't wait to see who it is. I don't believe my eyes. Is that mankind? Was he hiding in that bucket the whole time? How about a little fire, Scarecrow? I can't believe it.
Mankind's here. And he's getting ready to jump off that bucket. He took out Frankenstein. He knocked him all the way back down to that first step. Looks like he's here to help Raven and Edge. Frankenstein back with a double clothesline out of nowhere. That looks painful. Raven setting him up for the Raven effect. He hits the Raven effect. Down goes the big man. Is that gonna be it for Frankenstein? Are they finally gonna eliminate him? He gets up like it's nothing. What's this monster about to do now? Oh, Mankind attacks him from behind with that burning 2x4. Well, fire is his weakness. He takes him down. Now they both got a hold of him. But he shakes him off. I think Edge is going to spear him. Yes! Edge spears him right into that cauldron of eyeballs. They've both been eliminated. Frankenstein and Edge has been eliminated here. Edge sacrificed himself for the good of his team. I can't believe Edge just did that. But at least Frankenstein has been eliminated. Mick Foley has a full-size candy bar. He just used it to take out the Invisible Man. Now Mankind climbing back into that bucket of candy. Did the Invisible Man just get eliminated? I don't know, but I think so. Is this gonna be it? Is Raven gonna win? If he can climb up there and get his hands on that championship, it's over. He'll be the new champion. I think this is it. I think he's gonna do it. Wait. Where did those worms come from? What's going on? Why are there worms? I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh! It's the Boogeyman! I knew I didn't like this.
Halloween ain't until mañana, asshole.
Oh! Raven sent him back where he came from. Good. I'm glad. I never liked the Boogeyman. He gives me the creeps. Raven's looking to make sure he's gone for good.
Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
The Boogeyman came up from behind and eliminated Raven for the Monster Squad. The Invisible Man's back. We thought he was eliminated, but he wasn't. He's back. If he makes it to that belt, he'll be the new champion. Oh, and so is the Samoan werewolf. He just came back out of nowhere. He just grabbed a hold of him and threw him up against that pumpkin. He's got his hand around his neck and he's squeezing the life out of him. Oh, did you see that? He just ripped his head right off his body. His body's flailing around like a chicken with its head cut off. The Invisible Man's body's still flailing around, and it looks like it's about to drop to its knees. I think it's safe to say that the Invisible Man has been eliminated from this match. He just Sparta kicked him right off the step. The Invisible Man has just been eliminated. If Jacob Fatu can make it to the belt and get his furry paws on it, we'll have a new champion. Oh! We forgot all about Dracula still being in this match. What's he doing? He seems to be transforming into an even stronger vampire version of himself. Did you see that? He just flew from the first step all the way up to that third step where Jacob Fatu is. He's got a hold of Jacob Fatu, even in his wolf form. He just grabbed him. Oh, he's floating all the way up in the air with him. He just dropped him right into that cauldron of eyeballs. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, has just been eliminated. It looks like this match is over. The humans have been eliminated. Dracula is the last one standing. He's just got to grab that belt and it's all over. Oh man, this isn't good. Oh, but wait! It's the Brothers of Destruction! It's Undertaker and Kane! What are they doing here? I don't know, but the American Badass and the Big Red Machine are riding down on Undertaker's motorcycle. What an entrance! I think the Brothers of Destruction are here to stop him. He's so powerful. I don't know if anybody can stop him. They're facing off against one another. And Undertaker out of nowhere with a clothesline from hell right from his motorcycle. That's why they call him the American Badass. I can't believe after all this time, we're seeing the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane, reunited. Oh, they got a hold of him. And they're lifting him up. It looks like it's going to be a double choke slam from hell from the Brothers of Destruction. They choke slammed him all the way back down to that second step. What's it going to take to stop him? Oh, but he just floated right back to his feet. And now a flying crossbody from Dracula on the Brothers. He's got Kane lifted up over his head. He just tossed him onto that pumpkin like it was nothing. It looks like he's trying to lift Undertaker's motorcycle. He just picked it up and tossed it at the dead man.
You will rest in peace.
Undertaker sitting up after getting hit with his own motorcycle. What's happening? It looks like he's transforming into some kind of ghostly ministry Undertaker. The dead man has transformed, and he's got a hold of Dracula. Looks like he's lifting him up in the air. He's just floating there, holding him in the air. What's he gonna do? I don't know. I thought he was gonna choke slam him. What's he doing? This is so eerie. Oh yeah, that's it. Choke slam from hell from the ghostly Taker. He just slammed Dracula down hard on that step. The big dog just let him know, this is my yard. The dead man showing his dominance and intimidation over Dracula here, letting him know this ain't gonna fly in my house. That ghostly Taker is so intimidating. He's got his hand around the throat of Dracula, and it looks like he's squeezing the life out of him. Undertaker continues to choke him out. Undertaker ripping his head right off of his body. He's holding up his head like some kind of morbid trophy. Undertaker has done it. He has won this match for the human competitors. All he has to do is grab the belt, and he will be the new champion. Now he's taking both his head and his body and tossing him right off that third step. This is justice for everybody who got eliminated from this match tonight, but most of all, justice for his brother Kane. He's transforming back into the Undertaker we all know and love. The Brothers of Destruction have done it. The Brothers have done it. The Brothers have done it here tonight. I guess Undertaker don't care about the belt. He left. That leaves Kane as the last man standing. And Kane looking over that step like he can't believe what he just saw. Wait a minute. What was that? Who is that out of nowhere? We have a new competitor. He just eliminated Kane. Who is this hooded man that just eliminated the Big Red Machine? I don't know, but it looks like he's going for the belt. He's looking up at that belt. I think he's going to climb up there and get it. There he goes. He's going for it. He's in that bucket of candy, and he's going for it. He's got his hands on the belt. He is the new Ecto-plasma champion. Who is this mystery masked man? I have no clue, but he's our new Ecto-plasma champion. I have no idea who this masked mystery man is, but he seems to be basking in his glory of becoming champion. Wait a minute. There's something moving in that bucket of candy. It's Huskus the pig!
No chocolate, no.
Let me in.